Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Century Countess. In today's video, we have another painting transformation project, and it has a story. This painting right here has haunted me for years. I'm proud of it, but I'm not proud of certain parts of this painting, and there's a reason why. I was in a relationship for a good while, and it was sabotaged. The trust was betrayed. Let's just say there was somebody living in the group housing that we were living in. They were pan or bisexual. I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is that they were an asshole. They would ask me questions about my relationship, especially what my significant other at the time liked, when we hung out, what I felt sentimental, what was the favorite things that he did and I did. And yeah, I wasn't aware at the time that he was going to play thief. So the Pacific days where we hung out, he would show up. He would show up at locations that we normally went to. It was crazy, and he would literally involve himself in the conversation, have lengthy conversations with my man at the time, completely ignore me, doesn't even acknowledge me, just chats with him. He'd also find little tidbits. He'd listen into conversations when I was suspecting, and he basically wormed his way in ruining the trust, ruining the relationship, and he got the guy in the end. So congrats, he got the guy. Now, I still cared for this guy in a small level. So I flat ass told him, I said, look, I know we're not going to be together, but I just want you to know who you're dating. So I told him what I had been going through. This guy had interrogated me for information, and now they're together. And his response was, well, since we're not together, what does it matter? It does matter. You were tricked into bullshit, and now you're with this guy. And this was years ago. I'm over it, but this painting is signs of my mentality. I'm really proud of the coloring, but I'm not proud of the face. The face literally did not turn out because that was the last thing I had to do with this painting. And that was when the breakup happened, the humiliation, having to get this whole thing rubbed in my face. And I hated him for it. I hated the guy for it. So when I overheard this guy was planning to cheat on my ex, I said nothing to the guy because seriously, you just admitted that it was not a big deal that this person who admittedly sabotaged our relationship for the purpose of getting with you was not a problem. So I said nothing. He had it in his head I was still trying to get with him when the relationship was over. I wasn't. I was just trying to be nice enough to let him know this is what you're with now. He had it in his head I was still infatuated with him. I wasn't. Even if he listened to me, even if he was really an honest person and he broke up with this guy when he learned the truth, I wasn't going to get back with him. He betrayed my trust. He immediately trusted a stranger over the person that he was in a relationship with. So why bother? So after what he told me, what was the big deal? I wasn't going to basically warn him. I was going to let him feel what I felt. In the end, he lost the relationship, and not going into his personal information, he skyrocketed, and let's just say karma hit him hard. It hit him really hard. As for the guy who took him from me, he's on Instagram right now, not going to name his name, trying to be a advisor for older men. We know what you're doing. So on to our subject, the painting. I love how the green velvet layout on the chair turned out. I love how the stone pillar turned out, the background itself, but I was not happy with how the pearls on the bodice looked, nor was I happy with the hair and face. Literally, my shading could have been better, but like I said, I was going through a breakup. I was humiliated. I was left in the rain, by the way. And the breakup happened in front of others where I was degraded for my appearance and being called untrustworthy. So first thing I did was I erased the pearls, I altered the sleeves, and I erased the face and started making layers in removing the hair, cut very slowly. So this is the process of what I did. And I thought it was going to be hard trying to color match the background, but it wasn't. It was quite easy. So I finally got rid of the hair, but I left the hairline pattern and I started working on the face. And I decided we would do our lovely character Frika, who has yet made a physical appearance on Century Countess, but she has been in an audio series and in a comical love song that I did. And this is the final look of the portrait after we altered the face and the hair. This is our character Frika. Let me show you a close up of her face. And I am loving it. I can't wait to display this in my new place when I get my new place. Frika looks amazing. I'm very happy with this painting now. It suits my personality and it's a great closing chapter. Now, this painting has a more positive vibe to it. It suits my personality and it completely erased what memories that were still linked to it now that that horrific face, hair, and poor pearl work is gone. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more videos. See you soon. Bye-bye.